Hi replay viewers, thank you for tuning in. I am doing a super quick scope today. I promised I'd talk about water beads, but this is much later than I thought it would be. And hi Hallie. So I just wrote a blog post about these water beads. Oh, I guess I should turn around real quick. Let's see. Okay, so I just finished doing some coaching, so I'm a little bit runny. But thank you, Hallie, for sharing. So I'm Marisha. You guys probably know I am a school-based speech-language pathologist, and I work with preschool through 6th grade students. And I also blog over at roadtospeech.com. And lately I've been talking a lot about organization, but today I have just a fun therapy activity that I've really been enjoying. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick peek at how I make that happen. And yeah, water beads are fun. So yeah, and you can read my blog post for like tons of therapy ideas on how to use these for a variety of kiddos. But right now I will show you just a quick peek. And Hallie, I got them off of Amazon. If you go to my blog post, I don't have a bit.ly link for you guys, but if you just go to roadtospeech.com and scroll down a little bit, it should be like the second or third post. But yeah, I'll show you exactly what I got, and so I'll turn you around. Okay, so these are, so once you've like hydrated them and once they're like turned into these beads, I don't think you can like dehydrate them and soak them back up. I kind of keep them for like at most a month. It depends on how germy and sick the kids are. But they're so fun to play with, and they're bouncy, so it's good like to take them outside sometimes too, because the kids love being able to bounce them around. I don't really bounce around in the therapy room very much because then they get lost. But I have the kids like wash their hands before and after. And they're supposed to be non-toxic, but I try not to use them with kids who will put them in their mouths because, I don't know, I'm just a little bit hesitant about that. But we've been having frog week, so I have some different frogs, and we like hide them and do stuff like that. But you could put all sorts of stuff in there. And so, here, oh, I didn't open this. So when I ordered them off of Amazon, I got like 4 of these little packets. And I'm sorry, I just have to put you down for 1 second so I can open the bag. But so like this little packet made all of these beads in here. This is like a shoe. So these are like, they're really squishy. Oops. And they like, yeah, so they're super squishy. And you can like break them if you try and pop them. Some of the kids have enough fine motor skills to do that. But like it filled this whole thing and a whole other bag. So I made too much because I was a little overzealous. But if you use like half of this baggie, you could fill up, you could make a good shoebox bin full of them. But I bought, because I got 4 of these little packets. So next time I'll just use a half of one, and then it'll be good for my little bin, and then I can use it for a good few weeks. And they're just so much fun to play with. And I think it was like, it might have been $12 for 4 of these. But I feel like buying beads or seeds or rice or whatever ends up costing about as much, and it's just like something fun to do. It's a little bit different, and I mean, if they're dried, you can store them for a long time. So yeah, that's all that I have. Yeah, I like it too, and they're really small and easy to store, so it works out well. So do you guys have any questions or anything that you wanted me to show you with the beads? If not, I think I will be heading out and keeping it super short. Ooh, that's a good question. They do have colored ones, and I haven't tried this myself, but if you add, ooh, good question too. So if you add food coloring to the water, it should make the beads have a little bit of a tint. I was looking on Pinterest to see what I could do, but I think it'd be fun to add some color. I just don't think it would work really well if you tried to have different colored ones, because I imagine it would just turn it brown, but I don't know. And then how long does it take for them to get to full size? I didn't talk about the activities on this scope, but in my blog post, I listed tons of different activities. So how long do they take? It took a couple hours, but I think it would be a cool thing to do with some of the kids so that they can kind of like to talk about. It'd be great for vocabulary and stuff to talk about them growing and kind of making guesses and things of how long it's going to take and all of that. So I think it'd be fun. I haven't done it yet, but I think it'd be fun to do with some of the like preschool groups or something. Yeah. Have I used them with older kids? Oh yeah, so I just have these sitting to the side, and for my older kids I haven't had it be like the whole yeah, that would be fun with life skills. I don't usually make it like the whole activity. I usually keep it as just like a reinforcer at the end for the older kids and just kind of a generalization activity. But they're really interested in them, and some of them will see it and be like, ooh, what's that? And then they'll start playing with it. So yeah, I think it does work for some of the older kids, because it's just like, even when I was making it, I made it when it was like a really stressful day, and I was like, ooh, I just want to play with these. It's kind of relaxing, and it's like cold, and it just feels like my hand feels wet when I take it out, but it doesn't feel like slimy. Oh, and Hallie, I missed what you said. I was looking at the beads. But yeah, like, look at how fun that is. It's so relaxing. Yeah, I've used it with a bunch of kids that have like sensory issues, and there was one that was a little hesitant at first, and he didn't like go all in like that, but oh yeah, the older kids can make it for the life skills kids. That would be cool. So yeah, I haven't had kids have issues with it, but I mean, every kid's different. So, but there were kids that I for sure thought wouldn't like it, but they did. But look at that, so much fun. Like, do you guys want to come play? Okay, so that's all that I have. Check out the blog post if you want to get them or for more ideas. But they are super cute and super fun. And I hope you guys have a great Thursday. It's almost Friday. I'm so ready. Okay, have a great night, guys.